trucking protests were happening all over the country, and all the slow rolls were going on for Black Lives Matters, and how truck drivers were getting arrested, ticketed, cited, whatever, and ridiculed, of course. But when it comes to 25,000 protesters in Chicago blocking off a highway, city officials prefer to help them instead of ticket them. What do I mean by that? Stay tuned. Now, as you guys mostly know, that Illinois, it's a really weird state. And Chicago is one of those places where if you don't keep your mask on social distance, like put you in jail, just like New York. In fact, Illinois was also one of those states that when the slow rolls for truckers was happening, the police said, well, if anybody gets hurt or wrecks, we're going to hold you guys accountable. But Chicago officials agreed to help social justice protesters shut down the interstate. Multiple social justice groups calling for 25,000 protesters to shut down a major interstate in Chicago this weekend are moving full speed ahead after reportedly reaching a deal with city officials. They reached a deal. I wonder how much they greased their pockets with. So if you guys are in the Chicago area Saturday, August 15th, be prepared for some traffic or find an alternate route because there's going to be protesters shutting down an interstate. Like, I don't understand the whole point of shutting down an interstate. If you're going to block the interstate, what? You're causing traffic, making people hate you, and you're not really getting your message seen. You're just getting a lot of pissed off people. But anyway, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, August 15th. According to one of the groups, Tikin Chai, and I'm not being smart aleck, look at this name. Tikin, Pikachu, I don't know. International organizers met with the Chicago city officials last week and reached a compromise that will allow protesters to shut down the interstate. As part of the terms of that agreement, protesters will be provided safe passage along their planned route from Roger Park and ultimately allowed entry onto the Dan Ryan Expressway. The Dan Ryan Expressway runs from the Circle interchange with Interstate 290 near downtown Chicago through the south side of the city. The group said shutting down the interstate will be the highlight of the event. Now, I should also note that some restrictions were agreed to, such as protesters will not be allowed to follow behind the march in a motor vehicle. No wagons or water coolers will be allowed. Bikers will not be permitted, and participants must adhere to the designated route approved by city officials. Further, the group indicated police promised to close the stretch of the interstate and block entry after the entire march is fully on the expressway. You notice how they need the police for this, but they want to defund the police? I really want to know how much they greased the city officials for this, but it's all for votes, right? Because, you know, anytime you go on a highway, you see no pedestrians allowed. That is law, and they have an article written in there for what law they're breaking. But as long as they get it, as long as they grease the city officials and all that, they can do whatever they want, apparently. Burn down buildings, shoot each other, and cause riots and protests. But anyway, last week in an exclusive statement to Transportation Nation, an Illinois State Police spokesperson said the police department intended to take appropriate measures and would protect the rights of those seeking to peacefully protest, as well as ensuring the safety of the motoring public and public in general. Thankfully, one trucking group has taken legal action to stop not only from the planned shutdown in Chicago, but also future demonstrations along major roadways. Small Business and Transportation Coalition at the SBTC is suing the United States Department of Transportation in U.S. District Court for failing to enforce federal law and prevent protests and protests staged on interstates. Thank God. This is the best thing. Shout out to SBTC. Yes, last week the SBTC filed an emergency motion in the case called a writ of mandamus, requesting the court order United States Department Secretary Elaine Chao to take action in order to prevent the Dan Ryan Expressway shutdown. According to court documents, the U.S. Department of Transportation must respond to the motion by Tuesday, August 11th. It's not clear how long Saturday's protest will last, but truckers are advised to avoid the Dan Ryan during midday if at all possible. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Truckers protest, we get ticketed, arrested, harassed, all that shit. 100%. But man, you grease the palms of some of the city officials, get enough people behind you. I mean, 25,000 is a lot more people than what we've had to protest. Now, I don't agree with the slow road protest. I don't agree. I believe in what they're for, but I don't believe in blocking the interstate. Just like I don't believe in blocking the interstate for whatever protests they're doing today. There's a time and place for everything. The interstate highway is not that place. You want to piss off a bunch of people, block a highway. Nobody likes sitting in traffic, whether they have the same views as you or not. And I could guarantee you, majority of these truckers don't have the same views as these protesters. But I could be wrong. If you guys like sitting in traffic, let me know down in the comments. If sitting in protest traffic is your thing, please let me know. I would love to know why. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well. I know I posted a video already today. YouTube has just been going crazy on me and demonetizing like everything, which, oh well. So I've been questioning views. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it is what it is. But anyway, if this is you guys' first time here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button down below. Let YouTube know you like me. And y'all be safe. Have a wonderful day. And as usual, Misfit Trucker out.